You know, growing up in the 80s, I've seen a lot of weird and unusual cartoons growing up in the 80s. Yeah, my dad introduced me to a lot of weird shows and music videos. But I'm here to talk to you about this one cartoon that some people may remember and some people never heard of. I'm talking about this cartoon.
Defenders of the Earth. Defenders.
Ah yes, the Defenders of the Earth. It's an American animated television series produced in 1985, featuring characters from 3 comic strips distributed by King Features Syndicate: Flash Gordon, the Phantom, Mandrake the Magician, and Mandrake's assistant, Lothar. Opposing the Defenders of the Earth, Ming the Merciless. In the year of 2015, supporting characters include their children, Rick Gordon, son of Flash Gordon, LJ, son of Lothar, Kashin, adopted son of Mandrake, and Jetta Walker, daughter of the Phantom, Kit Walker. The show lasted for 65 episodes. There was a short-lived comic book series published by Star Comics in an imprint of Marvel Comics. The closing credits credit Rob Walsh and Tony Pastor for the main title music and Stan the Man Lee for the lyrics. Yes, that Stan Lee. May he rest in peace. The series was later shown in reruns on the Sci-Fi Channel as part of the Sci-Fi Cartoon Quest. Yes, the Defenders of the Earth was a very underrated cartoon that I grew up watching. Yeah, they may have some toys, but I don't remember if they did. If they do, please send me a comment below. So, the Defenders of the Earth, it was part of my childhood. And also, it was part of my dad's childhood because we always watched it together. And that was the cartoon that made me a fan of Flash Gordon and the Phantom. So then, factoids, here are the characters and the voice actors and actresses doing their parts of bringing the Defenders of the Earth alive. Flash Gordon, voiced by Lou Richards, the leader of the Defenders of the Earth, a space pilot, and the father of Rick Gordon. The Phantom, voiced by Peter Mark Richmond, essentially identical to Lee Falk's character, but differing from the original in that by chanting, "By jungle law, the ghost who walks calls forth the power of 10 tigers." He's momentarily received superhuman strength. His real name is Kit Walker. His horse, Hero, and wolf, Devil, make brief appearances. I don't know why they call him that though. Yeah, they make brief appearances, and at the end of the credits describe this Phantom by saying, "This is the 27th Phantom." So, down in history, the Phantom has been passed down for generations. Mandrake the Magician, voiced by Peter Renaday, a hypnotist and mystic capable of manipulating others' perceptions almost at will. He is often portrayed as a secondary leader of the Defenders, and sometimes the narrator of their decisions. And yes, some people may call him a knockoff version of Doctor Strange, but I can see it, but Mandrake is cool, so there's that. Lothar, voiced by Buster Jones, Mandrake's assistant and bodyguard, depicted as a powerful fighter, an able mechanic, and a master tactician. The action figures package describes Lothar as a Caribbean ninja. Richard Rick Gordon, voiced by Lauren Lester. Richard is an impressive computer genius and the son of Flash Gordon. Rick, along with many of the other teenagers of the show, attended Central High School located in Central City. Rick Gordon was initially intended to be Kit Walker, the son of the Phantom. LJ, Lothar Jr., voiced by Dion Williams, short for Lothar Jr. Yeah, we all know that. LJ is the streetwise martial arts expert, son of Lothar and Rick's best friend. In one episode, the Defenders locate a crystal which shows them their greatest desires. LJ's is to be defeated the antagonist Octon. Jetta Walker, voiced by Sarah Partridge. Jetta is the daughter of the Phantom and displays telepath and limited extraordinary powers, usually expressed by communication with her Black Panther, Kisa. There is little or no mention of her mother, go fig, stepdaughter of Queen Hida. Some installments imply a relationship with Rick Gordon. Jetta Walker was initially intended to be Jetta Gordon, daughter of Flash Gordon, so they switched it. Kashin, voiced by Adam Carl. Kashin is an orphan boy adopted by Mandrake and trained as his apprentice. His origins are revealed in the last season episode, Adoption of Kashin, where it is shown he was a young street orphan found by Mandrake after a gang of boys tried to use him as a distraction in a failed pickpocketing attempt. He is usually accompanied by the extraterrestrial Zuffy, initially found by Rick Gordon on the planet Mongo. Dynac X, voiced by Diane Pershing. Dynac X is the central computer of the Defenders headquarters, whose operating system is stated to contain the psychic of Flash Gordon's wife. Though she is never addressed by name in the series, the comic book adaptations of the first two episodes identifies the slain Miss Gordon as Dale Arden. Diane Pershing is the only performer of the Filmation cartoon that reprises her role. And here are the antagonists of the Defenders of the Earth cartoon. We have Ming the Merciless, a warlord or supervillain bent on exploiting the Earth's natural resources based on Ice Station Earth. This version is made more grotesque than his traditional appearance to avoid racial stereotyping. A similar treatment will be used on the Mandarin in the Iron Man animated series, and on Dr. No in James Bond Jr. In that all three characters receive green skin and pointed ears. And he has his two children, Prince Creotan, the son of Ming the Merciless, and Princess Castra, Ming the Merciless's daughter. Octon. Octon is an octopus-like artificial intelligence equivalent to an evil version of Dynac X. Garrix. Garrix is the leader of Ming the Merciless's mechanical soldiers, the ice robots. He is the only one of these to recur and only given in distinction from the others, who are frequently slain in mass by the Defenders. So, with that being said, I hope you all go out there and find the Defenders of the Earth out there in your local pawn shops, thrift stores, or Amazon, eBay, whatever floats your boat. And I do really want you all to know that I love these cartoons. Yeah, I love these cartoons growing up in the 80s and 90s. I don't watch them for nostalgic purposes. I watch them because I just enjoy cheesy cartoons. With that being said, I hope y'all like this episode of Lex Remembers. With that being said, please hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And you keep being awesome, my factoids. Thank you, and take care.